Hi, this is James Malinchak, featured on ABC's hit TV show Secret Millionaire. And I am so excited because we have an amazing guest, a passionate human being, Lizette Arches. Hey, Lizette, how are you?
Hey, James, I'm doing well.
So good to have you.
Great to be
Love
here.
the jacket.
Oh, thank you so much.
Now, I know who you are, and I know your background, but somebody watching doesn't maybe know who you are. So who are you, Lizette, and what is it you do?
Sure, James. Well, I live in Chesapeake, Virginia. Very pleased to be there, but I'm originally from the Philippines.
Okay.
Yes, and what I love to do is equipping and empowering and elevating people to reach their full potential, if not exceed their potential. And in leadership, I do this by coaching, seminar training, conferences, and just
Your awesome book.
yes, and writing a book. Internationally, I've also traveled to different countries throughout USA, Europe,
Wow.
and Southeast Asia.
How did you get started in all that? What made you want to get started in helping other people and empowering them?
I value so much the leadership component in any organization that I have been involved. You may not be born with it, but it's a skill that you can develop.
Yeah.
And it helps a lot of people.
Yeah, so there are some people who are born with it, and there are others who simply create it, work on it, and develop it.
Correct. That's absolutely right.
Question for you. Why are you so passionate about this? I know your whole core theme is passionate
Right.
leader, passionate leadership.
Yes.
Why are you so passionate about being a passionate leader, teaching passionate leadership?
Very well
How about
said.
that?
Yes.
Try to say that 5 times.
You said it well. Passion fuels purpose. So
Love that.
put it this way.
Wait, say that again.
Passion fuels purpose.
One more time.
Passion fuels purpose.
That's a mic drop right there.
There.
Okay, sorry. I had to make sure people understand that. Passion fuels purpose.
Yes. So it's like a car. So no matter how luxurious the car is, and you may know the destination where you're going, without the fuel,
Yeah.
you're not going to get there
Not
no
gonna
matter
move.
what you do.
Yeah.
So regardless of who the driver is, male, female, young and old, the only way that you can be able to reach your destination and sustain the journey, because the journey has its own challenges, isn't it? But when you have the passion, you will be able to overcome those hurdles.
And a lot of times, people lose their passion. So just like a car loses fuel. So I would think that one of the things you share is you've got to constantly refuel your passion the same way you refuel your gas tank, right?
Absolutely, yes. There's a time limit. There's seasons that we go through as leaders, and sometimes it's high season for you. But those high seasons, you got to be watchful too, because it can drift you and lose sight of what you're doing. So in every stage, you really need to refuel. And rekindle and reignite that fire inside of you.
Oh, you want to I'll refuel, recharge, re-energize. How about that?
That is right. That's
I
how
can
to
make
do
rhymes
it.
like you.
That's right.
So, okay, now I'm going to put you on the spot.
Okay.
What makes you different? Why do you think you're different? There are a lot of people that teach passion or refueling or leadership. But what makes you different? What do you think that is?
Well, what makes me different, James, is philosophy. I form a philosophy. If I'm going to develop leaders, not only leaders, but passionate leaders, let's go for FIRE. That's F-I-R-E. Yep. You ready for this?
Wait, hang on. Let me put my seatbelt on.
Seatbelt.
Okay, go.
Okay. F is for focus. You need to be focused on, where you want to go, who you want to be, and what you want to achieve. Okay. I, impact and influence. You got to be aware of the impact you want and the influence, because those are people following you too.
Sure.
You got to set them up. You got to set the example. And then R is rid of energy leaks.
No, rid of energy leaks. I love that.
Well, it dampens your energy when you know that you need to unpack the luggage that you need to be unpacking. 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Little things,
Yeah.
disorganized space that you want to organize, and it's keeping you from moving faster.
So you're getting rid of things that are ridding you of your energy.
Yes, yes. And then finally, the E is ethics. The only thing that lasts in the world are the ones that have been built ethically.
Yeah.
We gotta be mindful of that.
Yeah. Having ethics, character. I love this quote: is who you are when no one's around.
Correct.
Yeah.
And that is so important because leadership is not just a show. Leadership is about who you become.
Right. I love your FIRE philosophy, and when you follow it, I would think that you then start to make it about others because you start to develop other leaders versus making it about yourself, and that's when you develop followers.
Yes,
right?
that is so true.
I have a question I'm going to throw in here out of the blue. Why do you think people should make it a focus for themselves to become better leaders first of themselves before they try to lead others? Because a lot of times people say, I'm going to go lead this group. I'm like, I want to work on yourself first.
Right.
So why do you think it's so important to develop yourself and your skills and your habits so that you can better impact others?
Well, because leadership is about responsibility, number one. And when you are responsible, people depend on you. Number two, leadership is influence. And so when people are looking at you and you're showing a bad example, that's duplicating the wrong copy. We want to be somebody that would be a good example to them. Not perfect, but just a good example to them so that they can even do better than the way I have done or the way you have done. That'd be great victory for us, right? And it's so essential for us to have that good character to develop on ourselves because we are the lid. As a leader developing other leaders, you are the lid. So you can only go this far to where you are. People cannot pass that lid. We are the lid. So we need to keep growing.
So in your work of your awesome book, when you coach folks, when you speak, whether it's a keynote talk or doing a workshop type small group setting, obviously challenges start to pop up when you're trying to teach folks to be passionate leaders, to follow your FIRE philosophy. I'm curious, what are some of the consistent challenges that you see that always seem to pop up when someone's trying to become a better leader or to lead in general, and how do you help them overcome those challenges?
It's self-awareness. People tend not to really take time to assess themselves or use tools because sometimes they just assess themselves like the way they think, right? To assess themselves. Of course, you're always biased to yourself, right? I could be biased to myself and I can have answers that, I'm good, I should be fine. But no, not always. Leaders find tools that would enhance and really be objective in assessing themselves. Where are you now? So that where you want to be, you have the baseline. You know what you need to work on. So that's the tools that can be used to do self-assessment awareness. And mind you, when you become aware of yourself, it's incredible how you become aware of the others as well. And so you're able to connect with other people, and other people tend to look at you like, I can come along with her. I can go with her on this one. So
it's really it's starting with leadership, looking at the inside first before the outer.
Yes.
A lot of times when we hear leadership, I got to go lead this group, instead of like, let's
work on this.
Let's work on this first, and then you'll 10 times, 100 times better lead the organization, lead the group.
Yes, because I put it this way. You are your first fruit.
You are your first fruit? I've never heard that before. Explain more. What does that mean?
You are your first fruit, meaning you are the first to be the fruit of what you work on.
I love that. I love that. And sometimes when you are the first fruit, you got to get to the root. Give me some.
There you go. I love that.
Old Jacket Ryan.
Listen, when your passion is under attack, it robs you of your joy in life, and it spoils what you believe. It also destroys your hope. And when there is no hope, life ends. It doesn't have to be that way. I'll be honored to come along your side and your organization to reignite your passion and maximize your impact and influence. Thank you, James.
If I had a microphone, I would drop it right now and make you walk out. That was amazing. I want to say thank you, Lizette. I'm James Malinchak. Lizette Arches, the passionate leader. You got to watch what she's doing. You've got to work with her. She will change your life. Thanks so much for watching.